I've heard you talk about it before, and George attempting to play it, George Clooney attempting to sing it, and you've said he's a great singer, and I don't doubt it. It's one of those annoying things. He's great looking, he's great acting, he's great singer, he's got it all.
He's a
Um,
humble man, and I've heard him describe that he could not do the part. He said he wasn't the singer, and I've heard him say this a couple times.
And T Bone assumed because my last name was Clooney that I could sing. The Coen brothers assumed that I could sing, and quite honestly, I assumed that I could sing. And so they sent me the tape for "Man of Constant Sorrow," which is, in fairness, a very difficult song. And we went down to the recording studio in Memphis, and we all sat in the recording studio, and everybody's there. And I went into the glass booth, and I wailed away and thought I was great. And I finished, and I looked up through the glass, and no one would look me in the eyes. They're all like that. And I walked down, I was like, how'd it go? And they're like, oh, yeah. And they don't want to tell me it sucks because I'm the lead in their movie, you know? And they're like, no, it's good, it's good, it's good. And they go, let's play it back. And they were hoping if I hear it, you know, I would know it's terrible. And they start playing it, it just sounds like a cat being run over by a semi. And
I'm calling BS. He can sing. I'm calling it BS. George, if you're watching this, BS. I was there. I played it with you. I know you can sing. It was a day off, right? So, and what happened was he played it a little ways through and he messed up the words and he said, well, let me start it again. And he started it again. And he again, it had to be one take all the way
yeah.
through. There were no fixes. So as something went wrong, we had to start it fresh every time.
Hmm.
Well, after a few takes, he took his headphones off and I think he was also looking in the control room and he didn't see anyone, like doing, shaking pom poms or
Raving.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So he just decided, this is let's not waste any time here. We've already got to take. And he came out and when he walked out, I'll never forget this because I was crushed because in my mind, the big opportunity was to record it with George Clooney, right?
Yeah.
Not as George Clooney.
Yeah.
Well, he came out and he stuck his hand out and he said, this is a day off. I don't know what I'm doing in here. And he stuck his hand out and he said, I'll tell you what, I'll act, you sing. And he shook my hand.
eventually I told them that, okay, bring in your singer. And they brought in a guy named Dan Tominski who did a wonderful job. And I got to lip sync to him through the thing.
Because George Clooney came out and said, Dan, I'll make you a deal. I'll act, you sing. I got to pay off my house and I got to buy new cars and I got to put my kids in college. I raised a family on that song.